I
I never seen.
I believe that it's like a short term for
Yeah,
like a contraction, right?
yeah,
It's like a suppose. It's in just pose.
Yes.
Yeah, pose.
yeah.
It's
Yeah,
common.
yeah.
It's
Actually,
like in Brazil.
yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I consider songs another another kind of English for me because it's so hard to understand a lot of times. No? Particular some artists like normally younger, so it's produce a different kind of English because of the slangs and other structure.
Yes, yes, for sure. So, guys, we are live on YouTube right now. I just put in the chat the questions. Okay, we are in five, right? I believe that just in the case that more people come to the meeting, it would be necessarily to split us. But by now, I will keep all of us together. Okay. So before we get started to the topic properly, let me just do a quick introduction about how TNT works for those who doesn't know us yet and will be watching us in at YouTube or any other platform. I don't know. So, TNT, we are a community where we came here to communicate in foreign language, right? There are not just English, there are also Spanish, Italian, and French. The live meetings like this one are not regular classes. Okay, I'm not a teacher. I'm not here to correct anyone. There's no material or homework. We are here just to have a nice chat, right? To practice our speaking in order to build confidence and achieve the dreamed fluency, right? And yeah, talk with the different people, meet new friends, make new friends, right? That's the main point. But if you're interested to have some classes, have a material, have someone to, correct you, you can check all the plans that are available, right, in our website, talkandtalk.com.br. And I believe that's all. Yeah. So here with me today in this holiday of uh, Wednesday, right? We have the brave Mateus, Ricardo, Jefferson, and Beatriz, right? In this morning of this holiday, came here to practice English with me, right? I really appreciate your presence here, guys. And yeah, we're gonna talk about trust. We just listened to a Bruno Mars songs called Count on Me, right? And they talk about that, especially trust in friendship, right? Maybe we can uh, present ourselves first and also answering question number one as well, right? Who is the person you trust the most and why? Maybe Jefferson could start this one.
Okay. Good morning, guys. I'm Jefferson. I live in Goiás, the most beautiful city of Brazil and the hottest city now. It's too hot
Yeah,
here. It's impossible to survive. I am economist, professor of Catholic University of Goiás. It's a pleasure to be here with you. Who is the person you trust the most? That's a good question. I think my wife, because I talk with her all the time. I must trust her. I talk,
particularly because the session we saved, so it's
yeah,
important.
yeah. I talk all the time with her with about everything. I'm I'm an open book and an open mind with her. We we talk about our family. We talk about politics, about music, about movies, about the problems of the university, and so on. I think that's it. And why? Why? Because I trust her. you just
Oh,
you just can talk with somebody that you trust. Can you imagine? I open my mind, open everything that I know if I can trust you.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you mentioned she is the person you trust the most, right? Because you talk about everything, right? And live together for a while, I believe, right? For how many years?
Marriage 36.
36. Oh,
36 years. Yeah.
That's admirable, right? A long relationship. Thanks, Jefferson. Let's hear now from Mateus. Your turn, Mateus. Can you present yourself and also answering question number 1?
Perfect. Hello, people. Good morning. My name is Mateus. I'm living in Rio de Janeiro. It's very hot today during the week. What's the person you trust the most and why? Oh, in my case, I trust more in God because I know that He's with us at all times, in difficult moments and happy moments. And I trust very, very well in God because He is present in our life every day, every moment, all the moments. And that's it.
Got it. Also, Mateus, let me just ask you, you mentioned that you live in Rio de Janeiro, right? But
Yes.
can you give us more details? Like, I'm curious to know what that you work, or I don't know,
Oh,
with
yeah.
you live alone or with someone else?
Yes, yes. I'm living alone. There are five months. I work today in a data area,
Oh yeah,
in a technology area,
yeah,
in
you
the
mentioned
company.
so.
It's next to my city. In my free time, I go to the shop mall. I go to the beach. I mean, like read different books. Watch the movie, the all series. I like the what series my free time. I like very well what series, action series, Honor in the Honor series. No, Honor films. Uh, okay. I like to read books, talk with my friends, my family. That's it.
Awesome, great. Thanks for sharing. Let's hear now from Pia. And you, Pia, your turn.
So my name is Beatriz. I'm 25. I live in Campina Grande, the countryside of Paraíba. I like to stay at home. I like to do all the things possible at home. So I work from home. I'm doing talk and talk at home. And, I like to read books, watching TV, writing fan fictions, and spend time with my pets and family.
Awesome.
Um,
So we have an artist here. She writes fanfics. That's correct?
Yeah, but fan fictions is just a fun thing, when I just read a book or see a movie and I'm so into the story that it can make me, I can get over it. So I try to write fan fictions because it's a way to, expand my creativity and just feel connection with others that also like the opera. So yeah, I love it.
Oh, that's great. Which one was the last that you wrote?
I'm working from, I don't know if you heard about it, Togi, The Throne of Glasses by Sarah J. Maas. I don't like all her books, but this particular series is amazing and it's about a couple. It's Elidi and Lorcan, so yeah, I love it. But I mostly write about Naruto. Um,
Oh, got it.
let me see, Percy Jackson, kuroko no basket and this kind of thing. It's just like unprofessional. It's just thing that I like to use, even to learn English because I'm trying to write in language these days.
Oh, that's a great way to practice as well, right? Great. And you public them? Oh, I don't know, in your media,
I,
social media?
yeah, I publish it in online platforms. Is for free, of course, because fan fiction can be monetized.
Yes.
Put
But
in the chat,
yeah, I
please.
think
Yes, that
I'm
was, I
sorry.
was going to ask you.
Okay, I can in Portuguese. I usually publish in yeah, it, NYAH, and in international website. I publish in archive for our own. You can put AO3, the number, in the on the internet, and you will see the first link. It's amazing. I really like it because you can see a lot of different perspectives. And for example, when we are waiting for the next book, the subsequence, and we create theories and we can apply it. So it's amazing.
Awesome. Great, great. I'd love to discover this about you. So yeah, so you are from Campina Grande, right, from fictions, right? And you mentioned that you work from home as well. With what did you work?
Yes, I'm doing my transition from customer success to customer support. It's an
Oh,
IT field. So I basically work as a service desk. I can help the clients when they are fighting problems to assess our product. So, oh, but um, every time I try to assess it, it just show me an error message, or every time I try to upload this photo, the menu back and it just isn't load and it's kind of thing. So it's just the, I don't know how to say it, interest level in an IT career.
oh, got it. Awesome. And who is the person you trust the most?
So I think that my pets and my mom, humans are is my mom. She is the person I trust the most, and my pets because I shade everything with them, and I know that people say that they understand, but I definitely think they understand it when I'm a little down or when I'm happy. I like to share this moment with them because yeah, it makes sense. It makes me happy.
Which pets that you have?
Yeah, let's say Gigi, a dog and a cat.
A dog and a cat. Oh, great, great, great. Awesome. Thanks, Bia. Yeah, you mentioned that you are from Campina Grande in Paraíba, right? It's there's a festival there that is pretty famous, right? On the Festa Junina, isn't it?
Yes,
Correct me if I'm
we
wrong.
call
It's good, as they say.
yes, we call it São João. I think that Festa Junina isn't used here in Northeast.
Oh,
I think that's just the difference between how we can pronounce it. And yeah, it's really famous here because we always say that is the biggest and the greatest São João in the whole world. So we have some competition with Caruaru, that is a city
yes.
next. But yeah, I think that we are the best because even the religious one can go there because there are some pri- priest, I don't know how to say, I'm sorry, padres, and they just uh, go there and sing. And so it's for everyone, isn't just for adults, everyone can share the moment. And even when we are in there in the Parque do Povo, as we call the place where the festival is, we do the festival, we can share in fireplaces, fogueira, I don't know, and just share moments, and eat. I love the São João because it's amazing. We can eat a lot of corn, made foods made of corn, and yeah, it's amazing. Pamonha and canjica, and yeah.
Yes, yes, I would love to be there one day and meet to experience this party of Festa de São João. I love Festa Junina, and I would really like to experience the Campina
Yeah,
Grande. So I will go to Campina Grande and not for Caruaru, because
yeah.
Bia
Very
is,
excited.
is saying that is the best, right?
Yeah, you're very welcome to get some tips. I would love do it.
Great, great. So let me see, everybody presented yourself and answering, right? It's just me. Oh yeah. So I am Laura, I'm 26. Let me see what else. I live in Barueri, São Paulo. I work with quality control in the food industry. What else? Let me see. I live with my boyfriend. We don't have any pets, and on my free time, I like to do some biking. You know, what else? Read books, just like Mateus. I love reading. And yeah, watch movies with my boyfriend and discuss about it. Yeah, I love to do that as well. And the person I trust the most, yeah, I think that I couldn't rank just one person. I could say that there are three people, right? I could say my boyfriend, my mom, and my older sister, because just like Jefferson mentioned, I talk with them about everything. I share with them my thoughts and what I'm going through. Oh, sorry, Matheus. Go ahead. You want to say something?
Laura, when you finish, I question.
Oh, sorry. I quite don't understand.
Quando você finalizar, eu pergunto.
Okay. Sorry. So yeah, and yeah, that's why I could say that they are the people that I most trust, right? I couldn't pick just one, but they are the three that I most trust. Yeah, go ahead, Matheus.
Laura, do you do you work in quality?
Yeah,
Yes.
with quality control in
Oh.
In the industry, food
The
industry.
past I work in the quality in industry.
Yes. Oh, what a coincidence.
In 3 years ago, I work in a industry, the oil and gas,
Oh,
in oil and gas. After that, the technology. Yes, the oil and gas and the technology in a quality. One specific in quality sector, in the quality in the industry, you see, all the quality, and in the technology, it's the quality with data, quality
oh,
data with data in a specific sector. It's a quality about the data, the company in the same.
interesting. Love it. What a coincidence. So you change for IT, right?
And
Nowadays.
just a detail, Laura spent the whole day eating cheese and yogurt.
No. I change. I don't work there anymore, Jefferson. Nowadays, I spend the whole day eating chocolate. It's also pretty much caloric, but yeah, what can we do? Okay, so let me see. Maybe we can go to question number 2, right? Yeah, let me see. Ricardo, can you start this one? Number 2? I believe that he's yes, Ricardo?
Yeah, so first of all, I should answer the question number one. No problem. I consider myself a gifted person or a blessed person because I could mention a lot of people where it's possible I consider trustful. So my mother, father, brothers, my daughter, and well, a lot of friends too. So in this case, I couldn't mention just one. About number two, I don't know. If I consider just something important. Well, it's not possible for us, particularly living in Brazil, consider trust something important. That's desirable if you have live in a place or any kind of situation is possible to tell that's all. Trust, that's okay, that's a wonderful situation, but unfortunately it's not possible work or live consider this kind of situation a true. The most part of the people, unfortunately, is not possible to trust. So in this case, it's necessary to live and they try to choose well or try to analyze well among a lot of people, which one is possible to trust. So, but when you talk about, well, on my life and a particular life is not possible to trust in anyone. It's so sad. It's necessary. Sometimes it's hard to find, but it's important to search and analyze well because it's necessary. You find in the someone where it's possible to tell intimate things, problems, or another situations too. And I don't mention my wife. So in this case, I trust in my wife, particular because this session is saving. So I don't know. Suddenly, my wife could watch, and so in this case, I have to check this situation. And I trust so much in my wife. I consider a very long relationship with my wife because I'm not exactly an old person. So we stayed together, completed this year 30 years plus marriage and the dating. So that's a long time.
Yes, for sure. 30 years, it's not, uh, uh, it's a long period, right?
Exactly.
Got it. So let me see. Sorry about I
No problem.
couldn't say that you were the first that
No
answered the
problem.
question
No
number
problem.
one. Sorry,
Don't worry.
Ricardo.
Don't worry.
Really sorry.
No problem.
So let's hear now. Let me see, Bia, and you. Do you agree with Ricardo? What are your thoughts about question number two?
Yeah, I consider a trust a thing really important inside a relationship, and I'm not saying trust just romantic relationships, but in any kind of relationship, because I think that when I trust in a person, I want to share my life with he or her, and I want to show who I am. without having any fear of being judged or something. Sometimes they gonna say, okay, isn't right, and yeah, it's perfect because sometimes you just do stupid decisions. But yeah, I want to show who I am, and I want the other person just do the same back because it's really important. These things are because we are trying like every day showing a part of us that is really polite. For example, at work, we need to show, for example, uh, a really polite version of us, and I'm not saying that we need to be aggressive or unpolite with those who we like. But sometimes we are just showing a part of us that is so boring because we need that job, we need to pay our bills. So it's just a version of us that doesn't englobe what we are for real. So I think that you got what I'm saying because it's a really complex topic to speak in English. But yeah, I think that's it. And I know that these two questions in one. So let me see. Oh, yeah, we aren't like 100% trust because in some aspect people have different rooms in our life. So, for example, in some aspects, I trust more in my mom in this specific aspect, but in others, I trust more in a friend or my dad or my grandmom because uh, people are different, and being different, they have different ways to deal with the things, and sometimes we want a kind of specific reacting, so we just say this for one and not for other, and yeah, I think that life works like this.
Yes, girl, you know that I agree with you 100% when you mention about being authentic, right? In a relationship, right? The being able to, right, to show all your sides, right? These others aspects of personality, right? Not just being, the boring person that you mentioned about being polite all the time, and so on. And when you mention, I feel you when you mention about, oh, for my mom, I trust more in some topics, and I really value her opinion about this or that. And for my friends, I would be more likely to discuss or ask for their opinion about other things, right? Yeah, I believe that's common, right? Because is that what you mentioned? People have different backgrounds, different experience, and they judge you or talk with you about some topic differently, right? And have different points of view and different advices, right?
Yes, and I think that mom is always the mom, so I don't want to say a lot of dumb best to worry her, because yeah, she's my mom, and no matter how friend she is of me, she's still my mom, and is the main, I don't know, say papel she have in my life. So yeah, I think we need to balance it.
Yes, absolutely, 100%. Thanks, Bia. Let's hear now from Jefferson. What do you think about this one, Jefferson?
About trusty, I think trusty is generally considered crucial in a relationship. The trust must be personal when you talk with my wife, for example. I talk, as I said, I talk a lot, so we will trust that this relationship. This involve consistent communication, reliability, transparency, and so on. I think this is very important, personal and professional too. When I talk with my colleagues, other professors, I must trust in a lot of things. We talk about the challenges of the university, the challenges or the problems with students, the problems with another professors, and so on. So you must to take care in your communication what you gonna talk. Sometimes I open a lot for some professors. Sometimes I can open because you need to think about trust. And I don't like when you open and you're very honest for what you say, and you have somebody that can trust in you, and sometimes say something is not the reality, it's not true. It's like a fake news sometimes, but sometimes occur, maybe occur. I remember a long time ago when I was director of the department. So it's important. I think the most important is trust is really to trust, to see, especially today. You must take care who are you talking and what about are you talking. And I'm very. That's why I don't like Instagram. I don't like TikTok, WhatsApp. Yeah, I have some groups, but you must take care of WhatsApp. And Telegram, I don't recommend it. I don't recommend it. It's the worst. It's the worst. I talked with a guy that works with this. He told me, stay away from Telegram. Unfortunately, for example, I receive news from central bank, Bank Central. No problem, no worries. But in groups, you must take care about Telegram. But WhatsApp, it's okay. But you must take care.
Oh, I'm back. Yeah, I was a little bit freeze. But yeah, Jefferson, you mentioned that in other meetings about WhatsApp being more safer, right? That Telegram about informations and so on. And yeah, I loved when you say about it, communication, right? I believe that's an important thing when you are building a new relationship, not just you know, in personal life, but in the professional, right? It's important to have this open communication. And also, you must take care of, well, what do you talk with whom in which way, right? And that's an important thing to think. And really interesting. Thanks. And let's hear now from Mateus. Yeah, you didn't answer this one.
Yes, for me, the trust in general, it's important for everything these days, whether in business or in relationships. Uh, in a new relationship, I see that trust is fundamental for a lasting relationship. It's an important pillar for me that I consider a lot in a relationship. I think that trust is essential for the all the types the relationship today. I think is in the business, the when a relationship the two people, I think is very essential today. The when you start a new relationship with the trust, when you trust the other people trust you, I think it's necessary today the trust. For me, trust it's very important for me. I consider the trust very well on the people. For example, when a friends or the other people, when I see the people is trust, past trust with for me, I consider very well the people, because there is a trust in the conversation, the other people. I think that's it. The trust for me is very, very important in all this the relationship and business in the other types of relationships.
Yes, absolutely. When you say about not just our personal life, but also in business, right? As well, that you know, you nowadays to do business, and usually people have this relationship, of trust with their, oh, I forgot how to say this in English, but that there is the the oh your I forgot all the words of this topic about it, but
Necessarily,
there is the a empresa e os fornecedores, it's like you have this relationship, and the clients, right? They must build these relationships, and build trust, right? Because maybe the business don't flow well, right?
I think it's very necessary the trust today. Many relationship don't can't uh, how can I say? I don't say, I don't know in English. Não vão para frente because the trust. I think is one essential, the trust in the relationship. I think is very important for the relationships for a long time. I think it's a very, very interesting. It's important in the relationships.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me see. Maybe I can go to question number 3. Bia, could you start this one?
Sure. Okay. Can you remember a time when your trust was broken? What happened? Yes, I think so. I can remember a couple of times that it happened. And it's normal. I think that almost every human being will going through it because it's normal. It's a experience that unfortunately we need to have, because sometimes is the trust, but sometimes it's our own expectations or over that person. So it's a fine line. Understand what is it. So yeah, I had a friend. She was one of my closest friends, and then we just didn't live close to each other. We lived almost in different cities, and then we tried to share an apartment. And then I kind of realized some, attitudes she had that I didn't agree, and it's okay because we are different persons. So, but I think that at some point I just talked to her about it, and then she became another person. She was being, super chatty about our fighting to others, which is really, it really upset me because I'm a really reserved person. I'm really private. I don't want to shade what I'm going through because I don't know if I can, solve it with the other person. I don't see necessity to spread it to others. So she was really chatty about it, and even before she was talking to me about some things that I was doing that she didn't agree, which is totally normal as well. Because how could I know if she never told it to me? So it bothered me because she she told it for everyone but me. And I was like, yeah, how could I prove it if you never told it to me? I can read minds. And it really upset me in a way that we aren't friends anymore. We are no longer friends right now. I don't want to see her bad, but I don't want to know about her at all because yeah, this kind of attitude really bothers me, and I just draw the line. Yeah,
Yes. I'm really sorry to hear that you are not friends anymore. And you definitely, so I believe that you don't live together, right, anymore as well.
no, we
Oh,
we don't live together, and which is blessed. I don't see. I think that if she had didn't have done it, we could continue friends, even living in different places. But the way that we conduce it, and I'm not saying that I'm totally right. No, I made mistake as well. But yeah, just the way that everything just happened was really not traumatic, but really shocked. I don't know how to say shocked in this context, but yeah. But that's okay. It's part of life, and I just move it ahead, move
oh
on.
yeah. Yeah, it's important to move on. But yeah, you mentioned something really interesting, and I believe that's important to put that on perspective about when you say that sometimes it's not about trust, it's about, uh, you know, uh, expectations that we put on people as well, right? But in this
Yeah,
case, I believe that it break her break your trust because she was like mentioned something of your personal
like
day-to-day life, right, with anybody else but not you, with you, that is the most uh,
yeah,
interested person that she would
yeah.
have to talk,
But
right.
I think that I had a little, expectation as well because she was a person in our childhood, and then we are, young adults, and she changed it, and I didn't realize she changed it. I was seeing in at the same perspective I saw her when we were young, like we are, pre-teenager or something, and she changed it, and I changed it as well, and sometimes we aren't compatible. I don't know how to pronounce it now. And we need to know that sometimes we just take
Yeah,
different paths and it's okay, it's normal. But my problem was I didn't realize it until it was too late. So yeah.
yeah, yeah. Really sorry, girl. Yeah. So let's go. Maybe Ricardo could answer this one. Remember a time that something like that happened with you, Ricardo?
Yeah, well, it's normal for any kind of person. When you, I could mention eremite, I don't know if it's eremita, and this person live isolated the middle of the forest, so and they don't have any kind of relationship with humans. No? So in this case, I could mention just this person or the others people during our lives. Certainly, someone broke uh, this kind of things, and so feeling it's so hard sometimes, particular because one portion of this thing is expectative, like Anna told you. So sometimes I consider a lot of misunderstandings and other things, and another person think this way. For the other hand, I could mention a little prince. I'm not sure if you am able to tell this phrase, but você se torna responsável por aquilo que fica ativos, né? So in this case, the both sides is necessary to have responsibility. So, well, sometimes the other people have a lot of expectative about you and they cause misunderstandings, but I believe that it's necessary you mention always be tell the truth, because it's a little dangerous. Sometimes the people want to let another person trust in you just to enjoy, have fun, or any kind of cycle situation. So it's common. The people love, for example, have women's around. So, and after some while, this woman wanted to keep some kind of relationship, and the guy told, "Oh, it's just some misunderstanding." So, and it's like the guilt is for women. I mentioned women, but the opposite is true too. Any kind of relationship, fathers, brothers, friends. So, and well, as I told in the last question, it's necessary don't be a naive person. Well, there is bad guys and good guys, so it's necessary to pay attention and try to avoid put a lot of expectations in another person. It's necessary put emphasis in ourselves and try to improve our attitude in our behavior in a lot of things. That's it.
Yes, yes, you are correct, Ricardo. Unfortunately, we can give our trust to everybody, right? Because not everyone
Yeah.
is.
For us, handsome guys is very common. Yeah.
Oh, don't be so.
And beautiful woman. Handsome guys and beautiful woman.
Yeah,
That's the
exactly,
big
exactly.
problem. It's not
Yes.
so easy to be handsome and beautiful.
Yeah, exactly. It's a problem. I talk a lot of times for my wife, and some of my women have some kind of jealous. Unfortunately, is the weight of have a relationship with a handsome guy. So
I think the big problem your wife trusts that you are very handsome and she's very beautiful.
yeah, exactly.
Yes.
You never can broke this this promise.
Exactly.
Not kept.
Yes, just get used to it, right? So, guys, let me see. Maybe we can, yeah. There's still a little couple of minutes. Let's keep going. And let me see. And you, Mateus, can you share a little bit your answer about this one?
Yes, my case, I had one example in my family in the past. At the time, I was very upset because I trust someone too much, the people. Trust is everything to me in all the relationship. And when someone breaks it, or makes me doubt, I get very, very upset. I how can I say? I admire the people when I see the trust her or him, and when you see the people don't have trust, or it's not person trust, I mean, how can I say? Eu me afasto dessa pessoa, you know. And for me, is the trust is it's everything for me. I appreciate the people when the people as when a person trust. For me, that's it. I appreciate that people one you create the relationship when the base is a trust. I think that it's very, very, it's a great pillar in the choice in the our lives.
Absolutely. Agree 100%. It's a solid way to build a relationship, right? Like you mentioned. Guys, now we are ending our time together. Unfortunately, I really wanna keep going, but I will have to close the meeting, right? But first, before doing that, I must share some links with you. They are on the chat, right? So the first one is for the survey. Okay, so you guys can go there. Be honest, don't worry, it's anonymous. You can put your opinion about this meeting, right? The topic, or me as a host, what can I do better, right? I'm really interested to know. And also, you guys are free to put any topics you want to discuss in the future, right? It really helps me out when I'm thinking in new topics. And yeah, I wanna you put things that you guys are interested to have a conversation, right? And if you share with me, would be awesome, right? And the second one is for TNT's website, and the third one is for this live on YouTube. So if you guys can go there, hit the like button, subscribe at TNT's channel, would mean a lot for us. And that's it. Thank you so much for coming in this holiday. And I hope you guys have a great day, a great rest of the week. And see you guys next Wednesday, 9 a.m. Okay?
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.